We should do first is just remind ourselves of some of the anatomy here. Meg, you can clearly see the trapezius come up here. We can landmark the insertion of the SCM by palpating for the mastoid bone, right? And so you see where even the hair kind of comes down on just about everybody. This is going to basically landmark for us this space between the SCM attaching at the mastoid and the trap attaching at the base of the occiput here. So I like to use that space between the SCM and the trap to kind of draw my fingers upward into the base of the occiput to landmark gallbladder 20. Once I've found gallbladder 20, then I can just hop medially up onto the lateral border of the trapezius. So I don't want to go midway. As soon as we get closer to that midline, I'm going to start talking about like cervical Watteau's essentially, right? Watteau technically didn't talk about his paravertebral points on the cervical spine, but we can certainly needle as if they were there, assuming we can palpate for that vertebrae. So again, gallbladder 20, bladder 10. AnMian and gallbladder 12, I'll do this for the camera here. Again, landmarking the mastoid bone, we're going to go right behind the ear. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we're going to go right behind the ear in order to palpate for this big round bony bit here. And where's Kate here? Yeah. So, yeah, we don't even need the top, I don't think, because that's just going to fall off anyway. There's our mastoid bone, and in meridians and points, we sort of alter the Deadman location a little bit to say that it's immediately posterior to that mastoid bone. So, gallbladder 12, yeah, it's all good. Would be immediately posterior, just as we're saying. And then AnMian, we're just going to follow that curvature of this sort of rounded bit of the skull and find it up there. So I'll show you on Meg here. So I'm going to landmark AnMian, and the lower border is right here. I've got the top of my finger is just touching on that lower border. So I'm just going to roll behind it, and I've got a really nice depression right there for gallbladder 12. And then I'm just going to follow that upwards to find AnMian. So gallbladder 12 and AnMian are very, very close to one another, both in a palpable little notch. There's a little notch I'm feeling up in here, and there's a little notch I'm feeling down here. So AnMian and gallbladder 12, gallbladder 20, bladder 10, do 16, and let's get started.